Yo guys, Haku here with HaQ&A number 7. I think this one is. But could always be wrong, you know. But this is of course another video where I'm going to be responding to your questions and comments and stuff and giving you a more personal discussion back and forth, just responding to you, I guess. But before we get into it, oh yeah, sorry if I don't look so well in the videos I recorded today. I'm not really feeling too great, but I made it through them. But beyond that, I want to say before I get started with the impending One Piece episode this weekend, I want to know if you guys want me to do a live reaction to it or not. If I do a live reaction, I'm not going to be able to put the video in the corner because every other channel I've seen try that has gotten just slapped in the ass cheeks with copyright, so not really going to do that because I don't even think it's chancing it. I think the auto whatever they have would probably kick my ass. So the way I may do it is that I could do it without headphones, so I have the sound coming from my computer as I'm recording, and then you could use the sound to let you know what's going on. But hell, even doing that, I don't know if I'd be taking a chance doing that, but I'm willing to take that chance if this is something you want to see. If no, voice crack, what is up? But if nobody wants to see it, if nobody says they want to see it, then I probably won't take the chance. But if there's anybody who thinks it'd be a good idea or wants to see it, I will definitely I'll watch the entire episode with the sound and recording me reacting to it and talking through my reactions and whatever, giving some commentary of course, and then I'll just cut that up into the best parts of my reaction, and it'll just be a quick video to throw up. To throw up here on the channel. just to throw up didn't come out as eloquent as I had expected. But yeah, that's about that. I don't want to waste too much time with that because I do think we have a lot of comments to scroll through here. Dimmadong said, "Good explanation, thanks," with a cute little face thing on my What is Shinsu video. I'm Dimmadang glad you enjoyed. So yeah, thanks a ton. Mr. Blackatelli said, "Where do you get this info from in regards to in general?" My first answer was I used the wiki for information on Tower of God, and beyond using the wiki, I always check the sources to make sure shit is right and all that. And in particular, he was referring to the Zahard growing up on the 43rd floor with Garam Zahard stuff, because I've seen that a lot in a lot of places where people are like, I always see people saying this, where did this come from? Because I see that, I will definitely I put the link in the comments there, but I'll also put a link in the description for this video of the actual blog post translated into English, where it does say that Anak told Andrasi she grew up on the 43rd floor and it was because of Garam Zahard. So because I've seen a lot of people saying that, we got some more people like Roshan English giving their top favorite Tower of God characters, so go check out the comments of that video if you're interested in seeing what everybody else said. Yuri Zahard, someone who's actually followed the channel from early on in my days, I feel, said that my theory and thoughts on Shinsu were really interesting, and she gave a nice one too as well. Let me try to summarize this. She thought that the floor guardians were the source of Shinsu, and that explained how there's barely any left on the 43rd floor. Man, that gets to be a tongue twister after a while. And the little bit that's left could be the remains of the guardian, or it could be emitted from neighboring floors. And since the density grows towards the top of the tower, it would imply that the guardians from the higher floors were more powerful than the ones from the bottom floor. So that is a very interesting one that makes a ton of sense and could be very, very much possible. Andreas Nicholson said about Monmusu, at least the Pult chapter is getting animated this November. Yes, I am very excited for that OVA. Finally, a little bit of justice for the Pult chapter. That was one of my favorite chapters in the anime for Monmusu. Completely skipped over it. And for the Monmusu anime, I was a little harsh in my wording in that video, but I do think that, me personally, I feel like the anime did not at all live up to the manga. This is one of my favorite manga. I think the comedy is on point. There is a lot of fan service, but it's an ecchi comedy, and that's how it works. But I think even among ecchi comedy, it's sort of, it does well. It's kind of unique, because it's not a type of anime or manga that I typically like, but I really like it in Monmusu's case. And with the anime, I feel like they put so much emphasis on the fan service and really downplayed the comedy that it's like it wasn't even the same series in a lot of ways. At least that's how it was in the first like 3-4 episodes, but the later half was really good, and I think that the anime really stepped up its game in the later half. It's just that the first half really disappointed me. Johnny Depp, oh my god, the real Johnny Depp? No, Johnny Depp, I just now noticed. Okay, sometimes I'm sorry if I don't answer your comments, because sometimes they don't show up in my notifications and I don't know why. I didn't see this one. This one never showed up in my notifications. Johnny Depp said Toei is trash on one of my older One Piece reviews, where I really kind of fisted Toei a little. I was a little upset at what they had done with an episode. Sebastian Garcia, I like your explanation on my Shinsu video. Thank you very much. Another person who had followed me for a very long time. Same with Kevin Caro, who is my next commenter, again on the Shinsu video. I just want to point out it's possible for certain areas within a lower floor to have a higher concentration than the rest of the floor, and other floors above it. I conclude this from Yuri and company trying to get to the second floor, and Kurudan complaining that some caves had very dense Shinsu. Too dense. Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's definitely different parts that, even though it does get higher the higher up you go, there are places with higher and lower concentrations and densities. I mean, it's just basically the way things is. Like the 43rd floor is very weak Shinsu. I don't know if that means that it's very thin or if it's still dense, but it's described as weak. Badir Productions talks about a theory they read that the tower is actually upside down, and that's why the Shinsu is dense the higher you go, because you're going deeper into the tower, and the deepness is kind of how water pressure increases as you go deeper. That's a really cool theory. I really like that one, actually. I don't personally think it's going to be true. I really don't. But I like it. I think it'd be interesting if it were true, but I'm not sure that it will be. OG Dugan, the real OG, said, great reaction, man. Chapter was amazing for my One Piece reaction. Thanks a ton, man. I really appreciate it. Cool Stuff Channel said, hey Haku, I'd love to see Crocodile at the Reverie in any form, King, Pirate, or who knows. Same, man, same. And of course, it's another one of those where it's like, I gave you a like and subscribe, check out my channel or whatever. But this dude, it's clear that he was definitely not here to he wasn't here to advertise or anything. He was sincerely watching the video and was just like, hey, check it out and hit me up if you want to talk about One Piece. I definitely will, man. I'm trying to make friends with some other YouTubers, because I think it's important, you know, to make friends, like to have a deeper connection with other YouTubers and with your and with the people viewing your videos. Like I've always said, this channel isn't me, it's all of us. Because without you guys watching, what would I be doing? Making videos that nobody watched except me? So yeah, you are all, and I also make videos, most of them based on the suggestions of what you all say that you'd like to see on the channel. So I mean, it's kind of a working together type relationship. So I do consider all of you as much a part of the channel as me. No consensus. When we get closer to the 43rd floor, it'd be nice to have something like a preview video with all currently known information and also the storylines leading to it. That's really cool, and I might make a video like that. And damn, I am sorry I didn't answer this. Again, this is the first time I'm seeing this comment. This wasn't in my notifications. No consensus, if you're watching, sorry. That's a really good idea, and I may make a video like that, like a preview for the 43rd floor when we're like right there at it. That's really cool. Thanks for the idea. I appreciate the comment. And man, now I'm feeling really guilty and bad that I didn't get to answer it. I don't want anybody to feel like I ignored him or anything, you know? Mike Nemps had a really good idea as well that I hope to get to, like the top 10 most influential characters, like how they've puppet mastered the story, sort of like Jaina Repalista Zahard, Head-On, Yu Han Sung, Pobedao Gustang, people like that. That's a great idea. I'd really like to try that out. Bidir Productions and Yorozuya White Bear Beppo both congratulated me on my 100 subscriber milestone. I want to thank you all so very much because you've both been very supportive. And you all that are watching, all of you, even if you don't comment a lot, you've all been super, super supportive, and I thank you so much. Of course, it's obvious I would have never gotten, like everybody would probably be like, whoa, why are you taking 100 as such a big deal? But to me, every one is a big deal. Every time I see one extra one, I go check out who it is. I try to like know who all of you are. Check out your channels if you have channels. Respond to all your comments as soon as I can, as soon as I see them go up and get a notification, because I really care about all of you and really want to keep a strong, tightly knit community with you, you know? But Yorozuya White Bear Beppo also said, do you ever plan on doing a TOG review or recommendation video? And yeah, I think that'd be awesome to do. I've gotten a lot of stuff in the past saying, could you review some old arcs or parts or chapters? I might do that as well. But I think an overall video, I could make something like why I love Tower of God, and just give an overview of like what it's about and why it is one of my favorites, if not potentially my favorite comic. So I could totally do that. Sorry it seems like this video is turning out to be mostly Tower of God comments, but it's the way things will go sometimes. Thank you to Jegsy and Prince Blaze, both of who watched my Pokemon playthrough and said that it was good, and to keep on going and stuff. So I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. No Consensus said JoJo's Bizarre Adventure would be interesting for me to review because I don't have to watch the previous parts to understand it either. I'm definitely I like JoJo, so I might consider that. But I think for this season I do want to do Kisniver because it's by Trigger, who I really, really enjoy. And I want to see where it goes, and I think it'd be fun. So yeah, I think those are all my comments for this week. I tried to get through them within a relatively decent amount of time. Oh, 15 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes was pretty good. This usually gets a little bit longer than that. So really, thank you all so much. I appreciate all of your comments. I appreciate every time I see, like, I still remember when I first started seeing one new view on a video and being like, holy shit, a view, holy shit, and being so excited and happy. And now I'm still just as happy. Every single one of you I appreciate so much. And even if I'm getting hundreds of thousands of views one day in the far future, and I hope that's the dream, of course, that's the aspiration, but even if that happens, I never ever want to stop appreciating every single one. So hold me to that, guys. Keep me listening to you all, and keep me talking back and forth with you and having a deep relationship with you. Keep me to it, please. So anyway, like if you did like the video, comment down there for sure, and just tell me what you think of my answers. If you have any more questions or comments, of course leave them. Even no matter what they're about, if they're about random other anime that you think I enjoy or might enjoy, or manga and stuff like Fairy Tail or Naruto or Bleach or anything that I have kind of a knowledge of, or just any anime in general or whatever. If you just throw it down there and have a question, I'll say if I've seen it or not, and we could discuss it, or I could answer you. Different stuff. If you have a comment about anything, just random whatever, just comment it and I'll be happy to answer. Beyond that, subscribe for more stuff. I do a lot of different stuff. Check out the channel and check out all that stuff if you want to know about the stuff. So there's some things as well, so might want to check out for that too. Follow on Twitter if you want as well, because I'll try to keep you all updated there as much as I can on when I'm posting stuff and when stuff gets pushed back. I have dragged on this whole like, comment, subscribe thing way too long, so I want to say thank you one last time before ending the video. I appreciate all of you, and I will see you all next time.